got a hair in my mouth. All right, y'all, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but it's time to get back on the wagon. It is officially January 1st, which means it is the start of a new writing vlog with the new parameters I have set for it. That means instead of the 1,000 words a day that I was trying to do previously, I'm paring it back to 500 words a day. And I feel like that's just a little bit more doable. It should only take me about half an hour a day to reach that goal, which for me is just a little bit more achievable. And I feel like it would be a great way to just kind of start working that muscle of writing every day. So I'm going to try and get 500 words right now. It is currently about 10:25, and I am sitting on a total of 17,525 words. So I am going to go ahead and try and get those 500 now, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, so it is now 10:59, so just about half an hour later. I did have to go back and read a little bit of what I had written previously just to familiarize myself with what I was doing. It's been a minute since I've been working on this draft, but I did get my 500 words. I actually got 516 words, so just over that goal. My stretch goal for the day was 632, and that is the amount that I would need to hit if I wanted to get that March 31st deadline. But again, I'm not super worried about that stretch goal. I'm not really even super worried about making it by March 31st. I figure it'll all even out. So like I said, 516 words, and that brings me up to a total of 18,041. And I feel like I left off in a pretty good spot in the middle of a scene that I'll be excited to work on tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and be satisfied with that. I'm gonna hop in the shower and just do a little bit of unwinding before bed. So all in all, a good first day back on the wagon, and I'm looking forward to doing it again tomorrow. So I will see you then. Hey everyone, it is now 9:20 p.m. on January the 2nd, and as you can see, I am in maximum cozy mode. I have been parked on my couch with my blanket and my fuzzy socks and the fireplace going for the last like 2 hours, and I have not wanted to work at all. But I finally got my computer out, and I'm gonna try and knock out these 500 words. It's really not that much. I can do this in half an hour, and then I think I'm going to go to bed. So wish me luck. All right, it is now 10:08, and there were actually a few distractions there at the end, but I actually did 658 words today, which is not just more than the 500 I set out to do, but more than the stretch goal I needed to meet my March 31st deadline. So I'm pretty proud of it. I finished out this chapter, and I am leading off. I've got some good ideas for how to start the next one tomorrow. So my grand total is now up to 18,699 words. So I am moving and shaking. So I'm proud of myself for pushing through being tired and getting on a roll and knocking out these words. And so far, bringing down my word count goal for the day is already really helping me because I don't have to push through and get 300 more words, even though I'm super tired. So I'm going to go take a quick shower and get my ass in bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello, everyone. It is now the 4th of January. I did indeed miss yesterday because I have had a rough couple of days. I spent the last couple of hours just like reading and just playing video games and doom scrolling a little bit, which I know is the opposite of what I need to be doing. I kept telling myself, okay, at 8:30, all right, well, the kids are still up. So at 9 o'clock, all right, well, excuses. And now it's 10:30 and I still need to write. And I have makeup words that I need to do from yesterday since I didn't write yesterday. So that was a very long preamble of saying, yes, I know I missed yesterday, but that just means that I have more to do today when I don't have as many excuses for not writing. So anyway, I've got a lot going, but this is what I wanted to do. So I'm not going to complain. I am, however, going to put my phone down now and write. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, so after quite a bit of stalling and getting distracted and purposefully distracting myself, I finally got some writing done. It is now 11:32, and I got 714 words, so not too bad. It was a slow start because I am having to now describe my magic system in detail, and it's hard. It's hard to make a magic system from scratch. So I'm finally getting into the part of the scene where it is plot relevant, not just lore relevant and setting relevant. It's going to be plot relevant. So I am happy with what I've got, and I look forward to writing more tomorrow and over the weekend, and on and on and on we go until this sucker is finished. But yeah, it was a very productive hour. I'm gonna be happy with that, and I'm gonna go take my ass to bed now. So look at Bean, all snuggly Bean, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, it is now January the 6th, and yes, I did not write yesterday again. I always have had trouble writing on Friday nights. It's just that it's Friday night, and I just got off of a long week of work, and I don't want to do anything on Friday night. So Friday didn't happen, and I've actually already written today. I'm done with my words for the day. I didn't I didn't do a intro clip because I thought that if I stepped away from my desk to film it, because like my partner was in there in the same room doing some tabletop gaming, and I didn't want to film while I was at my desk and interrupt him. Anyway, I thought if I got up from my desk to film an intro clip that I wouldn't come back to my desk and write. So I just told myself I'm just going to knock it out, and I got into a pretty good flow. I did 685 words, which brings my total up to 20,098 words total. So yay, I broke the 20,000 word mark. I'm so excited. And again, I'm doing some really good exposition and exploratory work on my magic system, and I'm establishing like a character relationship and just kind of fleshing out the world in that way. And so yeah, it was really productive. A pretty good day in terms of writing and getting kind of back on track. And then I'm going to try and do a bunch more tomorrow, of course. There it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey everybody, it is now January the 8th, and yes, that means I didn't update yesterday. I did attempt to write. I did 17 words, but then today I erased 24 words before I started, so I pretty much wiped out everything I did yesterday. I've had another pretty shitty day. My daughter is sick again. I told myself that no matter how shitty today was, and no matter how shitty tomorrow might be, I still have to get some writing done, especially since I've already failed on my 500 word a day resolution, but I did pretty good today. I did 695 words, which brings my grand total up to 20,802. And I know the math isn't quite there because, like I said, I did some adding and erasing, but that's my total 20,802 words. I've got one more little bit to add on to the end of this chapter, and then I am going to be moving into a territory I am not quite prepared for. I haven't quite planned out in my head. So it'll be a little bit of pantsing, and I'm a little bit nervous about that. It'll be fine. I'm not really stressed too much. I'm just enjoying writing this character. She's got a really, really fun voice, and I'm having fun developing the magic and the way that it interacts in the world that we understand. And anyway, it's just, I'm having fun with it. I'm really I'm not getting paid to do it, so I may as well have fun with it, right? When it's a real job, then I can bitch about it being work. But for right now, it's just fun. So that's my update. We'll see if I get back, continue on my streak tomorrow. I hope so. I just really need a day to not be shitty. We'll see how it goes. Hello everyone, it is January 10th, and that means it is the end of my first 2024 10-day writing vlog, and I did 104 words today, which brings my total up to something. I'm not going to do the calculations right now. I don't have my computer in front of me, but it's close to about half of what my 10-day goal was, which is about 5,000 words. So not off to the greatest of starts. I'm giving myself some grace just because the last week and a half has been kind of shitty for me. I had to take care of my sick daughter twice on separate occasions, totally thrown off my filming schedule for the last video that I put out. So I was scrambling to put that together. I know that that's just life and I can't keep making excuses forever. So we're going to try and do better in this next 10-day period. I am certain that I have overextended myself a little bit with my reading goals and my writing goals and my filming goals and my schoolwork. As I was sitting down at my computer to get to work today, I realized that it was like 10:30 and I had spent the evening catching up on some reading and doing some school assignments, and this is supposed to be my relaxing day because I didn't have to film anything. And so I'm coming to realize that I have been a little bit over ambitious with some of the things and some of the projects that I want to do, but I also think that if I get a little bit creative with my time management and I pare back on some things, I think that I can probably make it all work. We're gonna find out. I'm just gonna get a little bit creative and I've got to push my own boundaries and limitations just a little bit because self-improvement and working towards one's goals are rarely so simple, right? They rarely come easily. They're rarely handed to you. You know, it's rare that the path is cleared for you. I'm going to work on that next week and try and make sure that I'm writing every single day, even on the days where it feels like I'm too busy. And if you're not improving, you're going backwards, right? I'll be back at it tomorrow, hopefully with my 500 words. I'm going to go to bed now. I'm going to start fresh with a new 10-day vlog tomorrow, and I hope you look forward to it.